Welcome to Alive with Amanda. I have a very special topic for us today, and it's how to best utilize out-of-network benefits for our clients. And so one really cool thing that you can do to help build up your practice, especially if you're doing private pay, is to really educate yourself around out-of-network benefits, deductibles, superbills, and how to have clients use their out-of-network benefits. And so one thing that I would recommend that you do, and that I see a lot of practices do, is that they check out-of-network benefits for their clients. Now, you may say, I'm not calling an insurance company, I'm not doing that, and that's okay, but I would recommend that you at least know some of these processes so that you can help to provide education to the client and let them know that, like, hey, you're going to pay pretty much the same in-network as out-of-network, or you only have a coinsurance of 30% for out-of-network benefits, so it's really going to cost you the same. If you really want to see me, that's great. Here's what it's going to look like for you. And so if you have an office manager or somebody like a biller, somebody can verify those benefits and explain that to the clients and call back and say, hey, you have an in-network deductible of $2,000, but you also have an out-of-network deductible of $2,000. So you're going to be paying for your insurance if you're using your insurance. So if you really want to see me, here's what my rates are. We'll go ahead and submit a superbill, or we'll give you a superbill or submit to your insurance for you. Another thing I would recommend that you do is, while providing your clients with superbill are great, it really doesn't probably take too much more time for you to go ahead and submit to the insurance company yourself. A lot of practices out there will do that just the same way that we bill through. For in-network, we also bill out-of-network. And it doesn't really require anything much more on your part, especially if you're using an electronic health record. I'm going to give a shout out to TherapyNotes. They make submitting claims very easy. And so I would highly recommend that you take a look at them. They are a sponsor for our live, so thank you. And what makes it so great is that all you have to do is input the client's insurance information, which literally takes like 1 second. And then you identify that you're going to be billing in network. And then you could submit claims. And it's really simple. And I love it because my clients love it. And it makes it easier on them. And not that I want to rescue them, and not that I would suggest that you rescue your clients, but if we can make billing easier for our clients, it might make them more likely to see us as therapists, especially if you're in the building phase. It takes probably just as much time to create a superbill as it does to submit a claim to an insurance company. So once you submit that claim to the insurance company, you just let your client know, like, I've done my part. If there's any issues, if you have any problems, you're going to have to go ahead and call that insurance company. The insurance company will, a lot of the times, if you have it set up that way, they'll pay you directly, or they'll pay the consumer directly if you collect the entire fee from the client. And you can identify that. And so there's just a lot of really cool things that you can start doing and educating your clients about out-of-network benefits. Because of healthcare nowadays, and so many people have deductibles, both in network and out of network, people are used to paying deductibles more than they ever have been before. And so if you explain, like, listen, you have a deductible, but once you meet your deductible of $2,000, your insurance will actually start paying for your out-of-network benefits for mental health. And that really gives people an incentive to use those out-of-network benefits, because when they're hitting their deductible, and the insurance company will eventually start paying for it. And what better way to get clients in than providing them with an amazing service and making sure that is cost effective for them. That's how a lot of clients, like, I see a lot of times in Facebook groups, how do people afford $150 a week? Like, that's not right. And a lot of the times people are submitting either the claims for them, or there's super bills that go through, and the insurance companies are actually paying for that. And so I would recommend, if you are a private pay therapist, that you educate yourself about insurance companies, about codes. So then that way that you can either be reimbursed at a higher level, or your clients can be reimbursed at a more consistent level. And that when you're having those phone calls, how I answer the phone, apparently. When you have those phone calls, you can educate the client and let them know. And then guess what? You're going to have more referrals. And if you're already jam-packed with referrals, maybe it's time for you to bring on another clinician. And now you have yourself who's private pay and another clinician who's private pay, and you're really rocking it with out-of-network benefits. even if you do take most insurances as an in-network provider, the ones that you don't take as an in-network provider, you can still bill. There are some insurance companies that don't have any out-of-network benefits. There are some policies that don't have any out-of-network benefits. And so that's why I say if you have an office manager, really having them learn and be educated about that so that you can have the best answers ready for clients. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it would encourage you to look into out-of-network benefits. If you're not already a member of my private practice tribe, I would encourage you to join. It is a Facebook community for therapists in private practice that are looking to build an amazing practice.